I hope that you all enjoyed your lunch today. I see so many familiar faces. It's really nice to see.
Hi, Brian.
Hello. This year's Manhunt International Male Supermodel Competition is presented by AQ Prime with Okada Manila as our venue partner. My name is Brian Pacheco and I am your host for today. Are you ready to start this afternoon's event?
Yes.
Alright. Let's welcome the candidates for Manhunt International Male Supermodel 2022.
Australia. Lucky Carey.
In a few minutes, I have to stand up.
I'm sorry, can you
Going up.
Sorry. Dito na ulit yun
Belgium. Steph Deflector. Brazil. Hansen Baltzar. Bulgaria. Victor Rasnov. Canada. Sam Albert. El Salvador. Gerardo Ojeda. Fernando de Noronha. Jefferson Andrade. France. Cedric Caban. Germany. R2 Rodi Ministry. Greece. Zacharias Kiristakis. India. Rakesh Nokmaitan. Indonesia. Dale Nicholas. Shiro Sakamoto. Kazakhstan, Baki Tolekino. Korea, Junghyuk Chan. Malaysia, Edward Kong. Myanmar, Ta Tet Ong. Nepal, Bikap Shrestha. The Netherlands, Cass Hapman. Nicaragua, Daniel Espinosa. Nigeria, Lam Chris Chibudem. Pakistan, Rahil Muhammad Salih. Panama, Jaime Gabriel Garcia. Peru, Daniel Harris. Philippines, Joshua De Sequeira. Poland, Martin Niedzielski. Singapore, Darren Kessler.
Excuse the quantity. Sorry.
South Africa, Marcus Karsten. Spain, Alexander Calvo. Sri Lanka, Supun Maduranga. Thailand, Toto Pakorn Lokyung Patyase. USA, Elijah Van Zanten. Venezuela, José Luis Trujillo. Vietnam, Chan Man Kim.
Don't you just love what you saw? Yes. Alright. AQ Prime presents Manhunt International Male Supermodel 2022. We are all excited to bring back Manhunt. It's been a really long time and we will make sure that it will be worth the wait. Even when the last competition was held way back in 2020, Manhunt International Male Supermodel continues to be the most prestigious male pageant in the world. And of course, this year's event is made possible by our really generous sponsors. AQ Prime, presenting partner, entertainment and prime stream partner. Red Planet, official hotel residence. Blackwater, official men's spray partner. Havana, official body essentials partner. Choco Monkey, official chocolate frap partner. Cabasso, official wardrobe sponsor. Okada Manila, venue partner. MG Cars, car sponsor. Cutis by K, facial care partner. iSkin, aesthetic center partner. City of Manila, city sponsor. John Guarnes, official swimwear. Danielitos, food sponsor. Shrek, official deodorant partner. Copper Mask, mask sponsor. King Tut, minor sponsor. Gary Dakanay, event partner. And Coco Moco, our beach wear sponsor. Alright, we would like to thank our friends and partners from the media for coming today. Thank you so much. And now, I would like to introduce our special guests, Roscoe Dickinson, the president of Manhunt International Organization, and Paul Lujanao, the winner of the 20th edition of Manhunt International. To address us here today, I would like to call on Mr. Dickinson to please come on stage as well as Paul.
Hello.
Wow, hello everybody. When they asked me to say a few words today, I wanted to keep it very informal. I felt more like I was talking to my friends here, all the media. I know so many of you from 2020, and it really is a nice, relaxing experience to be with you today. I know all the guys are very, very excited. I'm probably the most relaxed one here at the moment. So these gentlemen have had an amazing trip coming all the way to the Philippines. And I guess we should take it back to 2020 when we were talking about the World Final then. And the problems we had then in 2020 in February, a thing called COVID started. You all remember that? It made you wear masks and injections and vaccinations. Well, that's when we did our World Final, just as it broke out. And I was talking to, somebody asked me why we wanted to do the next World Final in Manila. We had unfinished business. And I was talking with Jonas Kufud, and it seemed just natural that we should come back and see the people of the Philippines. And we thought we were coming back to a COVID-free experience. But it didn't quite work out like that. We're still wearing masks, but things are freer. But I can tell you these boys that have arrived here have had some amazing journeys. Mr. Nicaragua's up there. It took him 5 days to get here. Traveling, literally 5 days. Some of the other boys, the same stories. Cancelled flights, vaccinations. It's just amazing that we're all here together today and that we can do this. So I'm really thrilled to be here in Manila and looking forward to a wonderful 21st edition of Manhunt. So having said 21st edition and me saying a few words, it reminds me of 1993, November the 30th, when we had our first ever Manhunt International. Next year is 30 years. So we've been doing this for 29 years. This is our 21st edition. And it's very exciting. Back then in 1993, when we said we're going to do a male model contest, people said, really? You know, is it going to happen? And we made it happen. We had 13 countries in 1993, and it went on to be a success. And as I probably told you all in 2020, we made the blueprint for every other male model contest to follow that you see today. Any other one of these is a copy of Manhunt International. None of them are unique, and we're proud to say we're the first. We've probably had around about 100,000 or more guys around the world take part in Manhunt International. We have 20 fantastic winners over the time, including one sitting next to me here, our 20th edition, who you all know very well. And it just has been a wonderful experience since 1993. And I look around the room, as I said, and I see many friends, and that's really nice to be here in that environment where I can talk to you. I think I'm friends on Facebook with most of you. If I'm not, send me a Facebook request and we'll continue our relationship because it is wonderful. And you know, he never wants to take any praise for this, but I just want to say thank you, Jonas, for bringing us here this year again. It's what he's about, is Jonas. You know Jonas before. He loves this, and he loves promoting the Philippines more so. And I think that was the main reason he wanted Manhunt back here, to promote the Philippines. And he's done a fantastic job, especially with his other events that he does. I'm not going to cross-reference other events, but he does promote the Philippines in a great way. And I thank you, Jonas, from me. So, who's going to win this event? Well, no shouting out now. You've seen the boys, and you know me, I don't really care as long as we have a good winner, because I know the judging situation will give us a good winner every time, and I can't recall ever having a bad winner. And I look back at my list I've got here of all the winners from 1993, starting with Thomas Sasse from Germany. And he's still a friend of mine and we still chat on Facebook. It becomes like a family. And these gentlemen here are very much joining the Manhunt family, and even though they don't realize it just yet, they will be in the Manhunt family for life, and they will stay friends for life, and that's what it's all about. So I will maybe just make one more reference to what's happening with Manhunt this year. Very much after discussion with Jonas and something we've always been doing, we're moving more towards the male model, supermodel image. And we've always been associated with the modeling industry. We've always been a showcase for the modeling industry. And that is really what Manhunt is all about, giving gentlemen an opportunity, a showcase. This is a showcase, and some of the boys will take that opportunity and walk through the door and advance their modeling career. Some good opportunities, especially if you happen to win the contest. So this year there's no national costume. This year we've gone fashion extravaganza. Each boy has been asked to bring, thank you. Each boy has been asked to bring a fashion outfit from his own country, fashion glam, high fashion glam. And we actually did say something you might see on the runways in New York, London, Milan, Paris, something that you'd be proud to wear on the runway, but it's all about how they present their fashion. There's no crowning of any kings in this event. It's not pageantry. It really is male model, and that's how we stand out from all the other events around the world. That's something we're proud to say. So high fashion glam is replacing national costume this year. 3 judging rounds, swimwear, and that's about physique in a way, but we will stress once again, it's not a bodybuilding contest. Please don't refer to this as bodybuilding. You have to have a good body and physique to be a model here, but you don't have to be a bodybuilder. Secondly, and I explained it to somebody before, our second category is formal. Now, informal is more sophisticated on the runway. Imagine you're James Bond walking down the runway and sophistication presented as a model with confidence. That's what we're looking for. The gentleman has to be good looking, otherwise he wouldn't be here anyway. But there is sort of some that might stand out to you, and I never pick anybody. I just let you do this, the media, because you're all going to come out with your top 20 favourites and top 10, and I'd be interested to see what you think, because you do this all the time. Third category, high fashion glam. So 3 categories to be judged in, and there will be some photographic as well, and they have been doing photographic shoots for the last 2 days. We will have a good winner. It might not be somebody you think, but we will have a good winner because everybody has a different opinion, a different choice, and sometimes, why didn't he win? Well, it didn't work out that way because sometimes behind the scenes, some boys stand out from other boys for different reasons. Paul here has been an exceptional winner. You know, he took over in a very difficult time. He's been one of our longest reigning Manhunt winners, 2.5 years. I won't say if he's had a good experience, I'll let him say that, but it's been good having him from Manhunt International. He's always been courteous, he's been supportive, he's been great on social media, he's promoted. In all, you're a nice guy. And I don't get paid to say that, but you're a nice guy. And I know that me and Paul will stay in contact for many, many, many years to come. So, having said that, that's about as much as I've got to say, unless I've missed anything. But we're looking forward to the big pre-judging event on Friday evening. And to explain to the media so you understand, because you are the people that write about this. The judging for Manhunt International takes place on Friday evening as a closed-door affair. We don't invite audience to watch it. I think there might be some media, but no audience. We have it in an environment like this, not on a stage, on the night of the final. Why? Because it's not a fair way to judge. It leads to many mistakes on the night. This is something I've been in this industry for 30 years, and it's something that I can guarantee you is the best way of judging. It gives every guy on the runway an equal opportunity, and that's what we're about, an equal opportunity. Fair, because we can triple check the scores to make sure it's happening right, and when we fill the envelopes in, they're correct. How many times have you seen on international TV where the wrong name's been read out? You know, it does happen. Well, it doesn't happen with Manhunt. So the judging's on Friday night, the winners will be known, but only one person will know the winners, and no announcements are made until Saturday night when the boys are on stage. That's when everybody gets to know the winners. So that's it. I don't know if I should hand over to the next person, or you've got any questions?
Well, Sir Roscoe, thank you so much. We are really glad to have you here today. And of course, we would not let this moment pass without talking to Paul, who came all the way from the Netherlands. Hi, Paul. It's been a while. It's been a while since I last saw you and talked to you.
Thank you, Ryan. Yes, it's been almost 2 months, I guess. But I'm glad to be here again.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. How have you been?
I've been good, to be honest. I've been back to the Netherlands, went to a new job, and now I'm back for my last experience with Manhunt International.
Alright, speaking of Manhunt International, did winning the title change your life in any way, like in any significant way?
For sure, I can hesitate about that answer. For sure, it changed my life. First of all, I was dedicated to win back then, very motivated as well. And when I won, it gave me an opportunity. Besides COVID, it struck at that period of time, sadly, but after a year and a half, the numbers went down, and I got the opportunity to come to the Philippines to work here as a model, and it was a very nice, good experience, and I learned a lot from everything that I did for Manhunt International.
Alright, with that said, do you have anything to say to this year's candidates?
Enjoy. Don't forget to enjoy, because it's once in a lifetime, and just enjoy.
Guys, just enjoy. So, thank you so much, Paul. At this point, I would like to open the floor to questions from our guests from the media. You may address our special guests, Mr. Roscoe Dickinson and Mr. Paul Luginao, as well as our contestants.
Can I just say to the media, I've already gone to great lengths to say you're my friends. So treat me gently, okay? No tricky questions. I am a nice guy. How do you want to do this? Do you want a microphone over there? We've got another microphone.
By seniority.
Seniority, okay. Oh. Welcome to iClub.
Good afternoon. I know you were also for OPM. I have a question for Johnson, Mr. Manhunt, International Philippines. Okay, Joshua, being the country's candidate for Manhunt, how are you going to show your being competitive and at the same time hospitable that host the other 35 international?
Thank you for that question. I'm going to show the fierceness of us Pinoys because I believe us Pinoys when we model, but there's a certain fierceness we give to the runway. But of course, again, me and the other candidates the past 3 days, we created a bond very solid. I can say these guys are my brothers already. And of course, there's always going to be a nice balance of competitiveness and being like a brother to them and showing them around, or if they have questions, I always tell them they can approach me anytime they want. And yeah, I'm just really happy to be here. I'm really happy to have my brothers on my side, Killer and my brothers right. So,
Thank you very well said. Good luck.
For USA, Elijah Van Zandt. No, I'm curious to ask because I've stalked your Instagram account. I've stalked your Instagram account, and I noticed that you have been leading a very quite illustrious modeling career. In fact, you appeared already in an HBO miniseries, TV miniseries abroad.
Research.
So I wonder, why are you still joining a competition like Manhunt International when you seem to be doing well in the other aspects of your career?
So I enjoy modeling. I enjoy just all aspects of it. I did my first competition back in May to try something new in the modeling career, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with sharing the stage with all kinds of people from all kinds of places and all kinds of backgrounds, and I had an opportunity to join Manhunt, and the idea of sharing a stage with all kinds of wonderful men from all across the globe was really appealing, and so I saw an opportunity and I took it, and now I'm here with all of these wonderful gentlemen.
Okay, thank you. Another question. For South Africa.
What? First name?
Marcos. Hello again.
First name basis.
Yeah, we met back in Mr. Global 2019. You also represented South Africa in that pageant 3 years ago. So I wonder what makes you different this time around in Manhunt International.
It's a better planned pageant than Mr. Global. That's really sorry for being honest. I want to meet more people, different cultures, different people, different places. I like to meet people. I like to travel. I like fashion. I like dressing up. That's it. That's all I can say. Thank you.
Hello, hi guys, welcome to the Philippines. This is Tristan Francisco from the Philippine Pageantry. Looking at you guys, first congratulations to Manhunt International for being able to get this good crop of candidates this year. Magagaling, a lot of very handsome and very appealing guys. But my question is, this is a modeling contest, so how are we going to equate their physical attributes? Because they have different looks, they have different appeals, but in modeling, it depends on the brand. So maybe I could ask Mr. Jonas Gafford, the controversial Jonas Gafford, or whoever the judges will be, because how are we going to judge these beautiful men? Because we cannot compare each of their attributes with each other because they have different attributes. So it's a modeling contest. So how can we get that winner this coming Saturday?
Well, it's probably a question for me because Jonas has passed the ball. I caught it. There you go. Look, it's very simple. We've already told you about the judging rounds that will happen. And it's an average situation, an average across the board. So not necessarily the best in swimwear will win, the best in fashion or the best in photographic. But if you take an average across the whole thing, and if he is a nice guy in general, that's probably what we're looking for. So, you know, one of these boys would surpass and be the best in photographic and be stunning. Whereas he might not be good on the runway, he might not be good in swimwear. But it's always about taking the best average scores of all the guys. The guy that performs best in each category. That's the only way you can judge it.
And it will be the best guy who can work best with you guys.
But with those guys and whoever we think it's not just to say work well with us, because to be honest with you, we don't really have a lot to do with the winner over the year. You know, we said to you, we open the door, the guy walks through it, and with the title of Manhunt International, he can make himself very famous around the world. So, you know, it's not about being good to us, but it's nice to have a guy that's easy to work with. It's very nice to have a guy that's easy to work with, like Paul. But Paul will tell you, and the other winners will all tell you, we don't manage them and say no. You know, we give them free rein and we help them. That's what we're about.
Last question, will it just be the winners, or you will be managing at least the top 5? And
say that, sorry?
Will it just be the winner, or will the Manhunt International will also be managing the top?
No, we don't. We're not a management company. We don't offer management contracts to any of the guys, which in a way is different. So we will give the contract to the winner because we have to have a contract to make it viable through the year for both of us. But no, the top 5, and I do know from past experience that the boys that will get one of the top 5 titles from whichever country they go back to will become famous in their country. They just got to get off the plane with a top 5 sash and they're famous. That's the best way I can describe it for you.
So I guess good luck and mabuhay again, guys.
I have a question for 3 of the candidates.
Oh, not normal.
No, but one of the candidates, someone who can speak Spanish and English, has to be kind enough to translate the question for him because he might not be able to. I'd like to ask Mr. Nicaragua because he doesn't speak English, but I know that there's another one who speaks Spanish and English.
Peru.
Mr. Peru.
Yeah.
I think you can help.
Yeah, because it just stuck out in my mind that he traveled 5 days going to Manila. 5 days. My God, it's like living inside an airport terminal for 5 days before arriving here. What kept him going all throughout those 5 days? Thank you for translating, Mr. Peru, muy guapo.
Gracias. Bueno, ¿cómo te sentiste haber viajado haber tenido 5 días de viaje? ¿Cómo va todo para ti? ¿Cómo te sientes ahora después de haber llegado de 5 días?
Muy buenas tardes. La verdad me siento muy contento por haber cumplido con una meta, que es estar aquí al lado de todos estos compañeros, porque ha sido una travesía.
So he said, okay, hi guys, hi everyone. I am so happy to be here because it was adventures almost, because I took 5 days to be here. Continúa.
He pasado por muchas cosas para poder estar acompañándonos hoy.
I have many problems on the way to be here.
Estuve 2 días en México.
I have been 2 days in Mexico.
La verdad no creí poder estar aquí porque pensé que todos mis planes se iban a acabar.
Okay, in the beginning I thought I can reach in Philippines because I had many problems.
Pero aquí estoy, muy contento por estar representando a mi país.
And I am here so happy to be representing Nicaragua.
Y la verdad es que Manila es un país muy hermoso, la gente es muy acogedora y me siento como que estuviera en familia.
And I love Manila. People, it's too good with me, and I feel like Manila is my home.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, Mr. Nicaragua. That's what you call shooting 2 birds with 1 stone. 1 question, 2 answers in English and Spanish. Let's ask Mr. Brazil, Hanson. Hanson, is there somebody here who can speak Portuguese for you? Or you understand simple English? Oh my God, Peru, that's what you call 3 in 1 already. That's so nice of you. Oh, you will win on Saturday, yes. No. We all know that Hanson, he has a disability.
Can you repeat?
He has a disability. He has one. He's an amputee.
Ele está falando que como você se sente. Ele está falando de como você se sente de estar aqui com o problema que você tem.
Primeiro, bom dia a todos. Boa tarde.
First of all, good day for everyone.
Segundo, não é um problema.
Okay, if I have this problem, how you call guys, this is not a problem for me.
Todo mundo tem suas dificuldades e eu tenho a minha.
Everyone has difficult moments, and he has also his difficult things.
Lutei bastante para estar aqui e lutar de igual para igual.
Okay. He has many problems on the way to be here, and he after all the things he's here in Manila.
Estou me superando porque eu nunca tinha ficado tanto tempo com a prótese.
He's gonna grow because he never in his life he has this I don't know how to say that, this kind of prótesis in his leg.
Estou tendo a ajuda de todos os candidatos.
Okay, he feels support for all his Manhunt brothers.
Para mim, beleza é arte.
Okay, for him, everything is beautiful and it's art.
Não tem como você distinguir que quem toca violão é mais bonito do que quem canta. Não tem como você diferenciar que a arte de quem toca violão é mais bonito de quem canta.
Okay. There is no difference who can do the guitar or who can manage all the things.
Todo mundo tem sua beleza, todo mundo tem sua arte. E a minha beleza é a minha perna preta.
Everyone has different things, and his different thing is his leg.
Muito obrigado. Muito. You will win on Saturday, Mr. Peru, because you're so helpful. You're like a Boy Scout.
Obrigado, Peru.
Yeah. And my final question now, we don't need an interpreter here. For Manhunt, Australia. The other question is, why should you be the next Manhunt International? My God, your look is really unmelting. Why should you be the next Manhunt?
It's a very, very good question, and I think everyone here has probably asked themselves that, why they believe they should be the next Manhunt. And as much as this journey, in my case and many of the other boys, is an individual journey, I'm here on my own, it is for the country that we represent. In Australia, pageantry is very, very popular on the female side of things. And for men, I told a lot of people where I was heading, and they weren't too sure where I was going or doing a male pageant. What is this? So I feel it's important for myself and for everyone to bring more light to pageantry for men. And for myself, I believe that I want to make Australia proud and bring more awareness to it. So I'm very, very excited, and I'll do my best as all the rest of the boys will. So.
Amazing. Okay. Next question. By the way, I'm Norman from norman.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Ethan Concepcion from Manila Standard. My question will go to Mr. Philippines, Joshua Desidera. Joshua, I'm Kuya. You're joining this prestigious international competition. Do you consider it a way of paying tribute to your mom, who's a famous supermodel and fashion icon?
Yes,
aside from loving the Philippines, of course.
Of course, a lot of people actually ask me that, like, are you following your mom's footsteps? And yes, I am. She's around 56, 55 years old right now, and she's still doing what she's doing. And at that age, I still want to do this. I still want to model because I believe it's my passion. I've been doing this for a long time, and I will continue to do this for a very long time as well because I'm very passionate about this. And that's why. Yeah.
Good luck, Philippines, in this journey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, hello. My question goes to our fireman. Of course, I will introduce myself to Mr. Canada. Hi. Hi, Mr. Sam Albert. You're a firefighter, right? So my question is, what skills and qualities of being a fireman or firefighter are you going to carry here in Manhunt International?
Wow, so targeted.
Alright, so where's the mic?
Hi, mabuhay to everyone. I'm really happy to be here with everyone. My first language is French. And right now, to be here as a firefighter, I'm a volunteer. So it's something who made me proud of it because I feel like I always care for my next person, my family, my friend, and all my country. And I feel to be here as a firefighter in a small country like I'm from a small province, New Brunswick. We're not maybe 200,000 person over there, and it's really like it go inside me, and it's so emotional to be here as a small person from New Brunswick, all over my brothers over here. I'm really happy with everything's happening in my life. I want to say a good thank you to everyone. I want to say salamat po. I want to learn about more Philippines. I want to learn about the rich culture. It's just amazing, and I'm really proud of being in Manila.
You're nervous.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous because I feel it's so like exciting right now with all this waiting, being here from all over Canada. It's just like a dream right now. I don't understand how I'm working so hard, and I'm ready to be here. I'm dedicated for this. And
This is your first time here in Asia?
Yes, and it's even my first pageant all my life.
Alright. Oh my God. So, good luck in advance, Mr. Cannon. And my next question goes to Mr. Lone African, right? Mr. Nigeria. You're the only of course, we have South Africa. I'm so sorry because Mr. Nigeria. I read in one article that you have expressed your desire to put your country on world map. So how important is this title, the Manhunt International, for your country and of course for you?
Oh, thank you very much. I'm super excited to be here
and I am the second Nigerian to ever compete in the Manhunt International Pageant. And the first Nigeria competed years ago, which is to say Nigeria might have been forgotten, and my country is known as the giants of Africa. So being here today is an achievement for me, and I am super excited because I am here not just as a competitor, but I have in mind to put my great country Nigeria on the international map again. Winning this competition is going to give me that opportunity to make my country proud again. Thank you.
Yes, of course, and good luck guys, and mabuhay. Yan naman.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rom. I'm a movie director and I'm also a host of Asian television. My question goes to Mr. USA. I heard you are a fledgling TV actor and you're enjoying what you're doing at the moment. What if you win the contest on Saturday? What will you intend to pursue as a TV actor or as a model?
Thank you for that question. That's a very good question. So if I were to win on Saturday, I would pursue modeling more. I'm a full-time model right now, transitioning a bit into acting. But if I were to win, I would probably focus a little more on modeling and then postpone acting to pursue it later in my life.
Okay, so you don't want to hit two birds in one stone. Don't you think we'll be good at both?
I could do that too. We'll have to see how things go, and I'll probably still continue that path even if I don't win, but if I do, it would be very beneficial to me.
Thank you. Last question to Mr. Lucas. You made mention that Manhunt International is basically a modeling thing, model competition.
Yes.
It's different from a male pageant. So what is the edge over other competitions? And then if these guys will win, what would be their, and I will say edge, among the rest of one in male pageantry?
I'd like to think that, and Paul is a good example. Paul's just finished a 4-month modeling contract in Manila, in the Philippines. I'm quite sure that there's not any other contest out there that could say that. So we are aligning more with the modeling industry, and we do want to encourage the bookers to come and see these guys, especially in the Philippines as well, and offer them contracts, because that's why they're here. If they're good on the runway, they want to pursue the modeling contract. And basically, I think if you ask any of these guys here if they would like a contract to come back to the Philippines, they probably will say yes. And incidentally, the guys don't know this, but there might be an opportunity to do just that for many of you, so we'll see. Thank you.
It's me again.
Oh no.
I have a question for Mr. Netherlands. I think you expected this question already. Know that Paul is the reigning title holder. What kind of pressure is running inside your head knowing that your fellow man is the reigning title holder and you want to be the winner as well?
Yeah, thank you for this question. Good question. There's a lot of pressure on me. Paul was the winner last edition for Manhunt, and there's a lot of pressure on me. But I'm, yeah, it's also gonna be, sorry.
Don't be nervous, yeah.
It also never happened that I got really one back to back, so that extra motivates me to be the best version of myself, and I think I have it to win Manhunt.
Let's see. We'll see if Roscoe approves of a back-to-back. Yeah. I'm interested to ask Mr. Manhunt Vietnam. You speak English? Some.
I do some English.
Yeah, because male title holders in Vietnam are doing very well internationally. You have Mr. International. You have Mr. Global. Miss Grand International. There's a Supermodel International from Vietnam. How much do you want to win this contest? Do you really want to become Manhunt International to give it as like a reward for Vietnam? Because, or am I using complicated English already? Yes.
Thanks for the nice question. At the moment, I'm very happy to be here with all the guys here. All the guys here, the most beautiful, the most handsome in the world. All the guys.
Oh, you have beautiful square jaws.
Beautiful, handsome in the world. Honestly, at the moment, I feel nervous and a little many pressure from my fans. Yes, they wish, they hope I'm the winner. But anyway, I'm trying to do my best every day, every time, every minute, every second. That's my answer. I hope everyone understands.
Yes, yes. I'm just concerned about the music. And finally, Mr. El Salvador. Well, he speaks English, of course. And, yes. I'll ask you the same question that I asked Mr. Australia. Why do you want to win? Why do you want to be the next Manhunt International? Because having an El Salvador representative to win the title is cool news in the pageant world. Oh, this is the pageantry. Why do you want to win the next Mr. Manhunt International? Ay, akala ko nag-English, hindi pa. Eh, nagtagalog ako bigla. I thought you speak English. My goodness.
Para mí es un honor poder estar representando aquí a mi país. Somos un país muy pequeño, pero grande de corazón.
So it's an honor for him to be.
It's on. It's on. It's on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's an honor for him to be here representing his country. He feels like he's going to do his best, and
Somos un país pequeño, pero grande de corazón. Y yo quiero, si yo ganara esto, pues sería un honor porque yo podría estar en lo alto de mi país y poder ser mejor y que todos puedan conocerlo. Y también para mí puede ser una oportunidad para que mi país dé a la luz, y para mí es también un honor poder estar compartiendo con todos estos grandes modelos, estos grandes países.
That's long. It's a very long translation for you. Summarize it for us.
so El Salvador is a small country but has a lot of heart, and he is honored to be here representing his country. He thinks that if he were to win, it would be an honor, and going home back to El Salvador would be magical for him. It would change his life, and he's just having a great time right now with everyone.
Thank you so much. You will also win on Saturday, Mr. USA, because you have a very good heart. And Ano has another question.
Hello. I would like to ask Mr. India, Manhunt, India. Sushmita-san won Miss Universe here in the Philippines on May 21, 1994. My question is inspired from her final Q&A. What is the essence of being a man?
Thank you for your question, sir.
You're welcome.
The essence of being a man is responsibility, I think.
because we have to be responsible for what we do. If we are a student, we have to be responsible what we do in our study. As a parents, we have to care about our children. So each and everyone who live in this world, if they know their duty, and I think we can bring universal peace in this world. I think. Thank you.
Last question for Mr. Peru. I want to give her a moment, not as an interpreter.
No, he speaks English very well.
Yes. How important is social media in modeling contest?
So first of all, it's everything. Because if you want to promote, for example, this contest, the Manhunt International, and right now, it's changing all because now Manhunt International is searching the male supermodel. So you have to promoting all the time. Like with the agencies, you have to be in a shape, you have to work on it, and you have to grow every day if you want to get, and if you want to grow, and if you want to complete your dreams. Thank you.
All right, unfortunately we are out of time. We'd like to thank our friends from the media for asking all of these questions, but we will definitely invite everyone to follow our activities as we near the pageant finale. We'd like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Victor Cesar Calzote, Okada's Director and Corporate Branding and Property. Thank you so much for arranging our wonderful venue for today's press conference. We would like to thank our partners and sponsors, AQ Prime, Red Planet, Blackwater, Kutis by K, iSkin, Havana, Choco Monkey, Cavaso, Okada Manila, MG Cars, the City of Manila, John Guames, Danielitos, Straight, Copper Mask, King Tut, Gary Dakanay, Coco Moco, Havaianas, the Municipality of Puerto Galera, the Rotary Club of Puerto Galera, Cusirena, Finesse Residencia, Puerto Galera Yacht Club, Bahay Isla Inn, the Caribbean Tigress, Bahia Blanca Beach Resort, Puerto Galera Ladies Club, Yogurt Spot, and Coral Aquara Transient Inn. Thank you so much for being partnered with Manhunt. Alright, we may now take photos. You may also approach your chosen candidate for more questions.
Let's go back What are your chances? Photo first.
Oh, sorry.
Later. We have more time, ample time. We're gonna be in Galera. Kailan ang finals? Move daw po agad. Alright. Puerto Galera.
Alright, before we take the group photo, I would like to say it's my pleasure to be your host for today. And this has been Brian Pacheco. Thank you so much for attending today's press conference.
Alam mo naman, Saan bang kaloob? Ang layo, ang grabe, ang layo. Naka-MG cars kasi kami, hindi ko alam yung mga situation sa bus.
Fitness sila, ano sa sila nila?
May coaster yun na. Okay. Tapos may mga MG cars. Siguro dyan. Gusto yung plan dyan. Yung mic ko, is this thing mic? We have lots of candidates here. We have their own choices. But for my choices now, out of Australia, out of Brazil, USA, Belgium, Philippines, of course. Just for now.
Para sa akin.
Such a good guy. Thank you so much for watching our live press presentation. Happened here in Okada, Manila. So of course in the Philippines. Mr. Canada, Mr. Pageant bloggers and television hosts are actually interviewing our contestants. So there will be an opportunity for taking photos with them, and of course also with us is our winner and the pageant bloggers across the globe. Thank you. Thank you for watching, guys. Catch us in our next activities. Tonight we'll be going in Laguna, Philippines. Tomorrow will be sponsors visit, and please do watch our finale on October 1st. Well, there will be live streaming, so please do watch our show as we get our winner for this 21st edition of Manhunt International Male Supermodel. Thank you so much, everyone. Please do not forget to follow our Instagram account. That's Manhunt INCL, and we'll see you and we'll update you for our next activities. Have a good night. Bye.